Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harris in its small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Fast break, Milwaukee throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
And here is Simmons. To the inside, Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Fires the 3. They get it again.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pass to Middleton. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. From outside the arc. Kicks it down to Middleton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
It's interesting, as Giannis has grown in this league, the Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Antetokounmpo, off target at the rim.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Middleton up top, guarded by Simmons. The wide open look here for Holiday. No good with the triple. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Middleton dishes to Lopez. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Forbes. Portis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From 10 feet out, Scott, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
43 seconds left to play in the first. Holiday against Hill. And Holiday kicks to Forbes. The kick out to Holiday. 4 on the clock. Back to Forbes. From the arc. They get it back.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Howard finds Milton. Back to Howard. He gets it up, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you...
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Teague in at the point guard. Here's Teague. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for George Hill. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Curry passes to Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release And a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo against Curry. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense. You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Curry passes to Embiid. Simmons trying to get open. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Pass to Connaughton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
Embiid finds Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Such a wide open look.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Some changes for Philadelphia. Here's Milton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Teague, 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Forbes. Here's Tucker. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Now Milton. No one near him. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead of both. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And so in the game for the 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Seth Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in.
That is tough, watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Outside, Green. Embiid against Lopez. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Simmons got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. To the middle. Here's Embiid. shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Middleton, and no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The 76ers leading by 7. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Embiid inside. Covered by Giannis. Embiid, no good. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Maxey passes to Simmons. Here's Maxey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got the lead back up to 7 now for the 76ers. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid in the corner. Simmons trying to get open. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tosses it to Antetokounmpo. Here's Tucker. Now DiVincenzo. The pass to Giannis. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's weird to say it, but the sheer length of Giannis can put the defense in a really bad position. So hard to defend without fouling.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Teague on the double team. Hill finds Howard. It's back to Hill. Down low. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that guy hits the gym, Dwight Howard, and using his size and soft touch, he gets these and-one opportunities.
Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. Here's Tucker, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Outside, Scott. Milton the pass to Hill. To the paint. Feeds to Howard. Pass to Milton. He kicks it to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Scott can't get it to go.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Tucker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Hill passes to Korkmaz. To the inside. Here's Scott. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the 76ers lead by 6. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Chris Middleton. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Howard showing some nice poise there. He scanned the floor well and firing a good, hard, crisp pass to his teammate.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Launches it. Forbes can't get it to go.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Bucks trail by 8. For 3. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Hill kicks to Howard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here we go, one-on-one. And yes, it's good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Middleton against Curry. Inside, and slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Poked away and stolen by Howard. Curry with it. Now guarded by Middleton and slam dunk by Harris.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Forbes the pass to Lopez. That one drops for him.
Lopez powering through that time.
The 76ers leading by 8. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebound.
Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him. Dishes it to Harris. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And an intentional foul right there. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Shake Milton. Danny Green, he's checked in for George Hill. And Maxi's subbed in for Curry. Maxi passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Holiday.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. They kick it out to Green, down to 5 on the shot clock. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Well, here's a guy who won a championship in college and also in the league. Winning seems to have followed Danny Green wherever he's gone.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Outside, Green passes it to Embiid. Harris outside. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo from past the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Simmons looking it over. That 3 off the mark. Holiday left side. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the...
Hey, Kevin. Trey.
Thanks, D.A. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Young with the steal. That shot, no good. Giannis with some nice D. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Bogdanovich finds Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Capella.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to DiVincenzo. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And Young, here we go. The rebound by the Bucks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, trying to get open as Lopez, and he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got 6. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Snell, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Mitch. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Holiday, here we go. No good on that one. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point lead. But they get it back. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Giannis gets it to go. 10 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Young passes to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Two on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bogdanovich has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. And wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
No shortage of scoring here. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my teammates going to be. I'm able to get to my...
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Teague in at the 1.
Excellent body control that time from Teague to feel the contact, but still be able to keep himself in position to score.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Hawks.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Williams attacking. It's good.
Man, he's excellent off that pick and roll. A dynamic scorer. Defensively, you've got to play Williams to score the ball in that situation.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Hunter. The putback, the rebound by the Bucks. Outside Portis. Here's Forbes. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 6. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Forbes connects from three-point range.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
And Williams, here we go.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Here's Teague. Pass to Portis. The kick out to Teague. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And because Teague is a fairly high-volume shooter, he gets defenders to jump. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Williams. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
It's stolen by T. Fast break, here we go. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Teague against Dunn. The Hawks leading by 5. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Middleton. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for T. Now done. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Giannis kicks to Holiday. They grab their own miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Here's Dunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that should...
I promise to pray for a positive fate. Had to work in your
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Young in at the point guard position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Giannis high post. Capella's there, and it's blocked. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Collins with some nice D.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Giannis. Rebounded by Capella.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
And finished off by Collins.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Pass to Gallinari. And he lobs it up toward the rim, dives for it, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Teague feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And Teague is a little reserved, but he's a natural leader, a guy who commands respect, I think, on both ends of the floor. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Williams in the post. He feeds it to Okongwu. Puts the move on. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Okongwu's now got 6.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Donnie's checked in for the Hawks. Portis, the pass to Teague. Gallinari against Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Gallinari dishes to Dunn. Shot left block. And again, it's Atlanta.
Man, what a gorgeous, pretty jumper from Dunn. And he is a scintillating player who you have to respect from there.
Here's Forbes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Forbes has got his second bucket.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. And Williams, here we go. Can't connect from short range. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Portis. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 3 assists now in this one. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Collins comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Williams. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Brent Forbes. Dunn passes to Capella. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. And the basket is good. And the Hawks lead by 6. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Capella against Giannis. Passes to Connaughton. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Milwaukee with the rebound. 2 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Young looking around. The dish now to Capella. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Rejected by Young.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo, and the layup falls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Young. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Lopez dishes to Middleton. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Snell kicks to Bogdanovich. Missed inside.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Collins. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. To tie it up. And DiVincenzo with the lay-in. DiVincenzo's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Young inside. Lopez is there. Offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 2.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Atlanta shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Young passes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And Capella sends it back. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's in! And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Holiday goes in. And Forbes gets to Giannis. Forbes the pass to Giannis. Count it!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Missed. Atlanta calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Stolen by Collins. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And it's the Hawks to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Holiday attacking, and the shot goes down. Holiday's got the first basket here in overtime for the Bucks. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. A nice shot by Young. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Holiday against Young. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Williams, one of the league's best at drawing fouls off the drive. Boy, he's as crafty and slick as they come.
Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Holiday up top, defended by Young. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Feeds to Giannis. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Atlanta.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 4.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Here's Holiday. Count that one.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Here's Young. He dishes it to Capella. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Count it!
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The putback, good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Money!
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And Milwaukee has possession.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Middleton can't get it to go. Taken away by Holiday. Off with the layup. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Moments away, they gather at the Wells Fargo. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Payday.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Tony Snell, Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Collins in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3-side.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit. A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Snell, the pass to Collins. And there's the pass to Young. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Up the floor. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young against Harris. Shots good from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here is Harris. Back to Simmons. Kicks it to Embiid. Got a hand on it.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
Young against Simmons. Young outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Molinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Young. Buries it down low. Young's got 6 points. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with a great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. I think are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Curry after Clint Capella's bucket. Out to Harris. A 3-ball. Shot clock at 6. Curry passes to Harris, and it's good. 2 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Young looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Up top, Simmons. Gallinari with the steal. Young passes to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's Hunter. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Hill. To the middle. Here's Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Williams scanning the floor. With 2 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He not... And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton is out there with George Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in small forward.
And the floater, very much part of Hill's repertoire. I mean, at his height, that's a useful shot.
Dunn passes to Okongwu. Back to Dunn. Down low. That shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Hill dishes to Howard. Passes it to Thybulle. Over Williams. Williams with the block. Here's Dunn. Rebound by the 76ers.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Dunn. Now here's Milton. Lock at 6. Korkmaz passes to Howard. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Pass to Collins. Back to Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Collins. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Curry can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 6.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Simmons with it. He dishes it to Embiid. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Collins with some nice D.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And stolen by Simmons. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got his second basket. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Capella. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Now here's Simmons. 1:15 left in the first half of the game.
Sensational instincts in the pick and roll. Simmons, he excels at taking what the defense gives.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. To the middle. Shot from 16. Misses off the left iron. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Embiid drives in. Curry, good.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
35 seconds left to play here in the half. Simmons against Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Huerter. Back to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Pocket 4 to the paint. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Here's Young. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They only had a couple of rough stretches. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard.
polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Hill. Again, Philadelphia.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Young against Hill. Young outside. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Up top, Simmons. He's guarded by Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Embiid. Over Okongwu. Second chance shot. Embiid, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Embiid with the steal. Harris dishes to Green. Outside, Simmons. Embiid in the corner. Drops in the tray. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Shots like this demonstrate why people are excited about Embiid. I mean, he has no fear catching and shooting.
Williams kicks to Hunter. He feeds it to Okongwu. And stolen by Simmons. All going up court. Curry finds Embiid. And here's Simmons for 3. Harris inside. Gallinari on him. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
It's Williams with the drive. This is to Okongwu. And off the glass. That one's good. Okongwu's now got his first basket.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Young against Hill, and finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here is Hill. Basket counts.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Hill against Young. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. The dish to Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
The pass to Korkmaz. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. He kicks to Hill. No good on the three. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Young, here we go. And it's sent back by Hill.
The wingspan of Hill enables him to play a lot bigger than his 6'2" height.
It's good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here's Collins. 8 points for him. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
And here is Hill. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's foul number 2 for him. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers on top, up 2. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, but it'll make it into the film session.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hill in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. No good from Howard. The Hawks trailing. Here's Okongwu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is off. And the 76ers with some changes. Scotty's checked in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Milton kicks to Howard. Back to Milton. And Hill has it in the corner. Milton finds Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. It's deflected. Hunter dishes to Okongwu to take the lead, and the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Hill. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one. Williams against Hill. Williams passes to Okongwu. And there it is for him.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Atlanta making some changes. Here's Simmons. Over in the corner, Green. Four on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots. I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when teammates out in front, get them to rock.
Simmons passes to Harris. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Philadelphia.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The 76ers trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Green in the post. Shot clock at 5. Embiid kicks to Green. Goes up the baseline. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Young against Curry. Inside, Capella, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harris passes to Curry. Back to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
Passes it to Snell. Young outside. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in a tight ball game.
To the inside. Here's Capella. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Young. It's good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Simmons. Count it!
Oh! Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Simmons against Young. It's in!
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Now here's Simmons. Can't cash in. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. And is the...
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Seth Curry is out there with Green. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
And Holiday, here we go. Good D by Embiid.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off.
Harris misses. Here's Giannis. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's the Bucks on the break. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And the rejection by Embiid. Tries to save it. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The drive by Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo against Harris. 5 to shoot. Giannis inside. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Simmons. Back to Harris. Harris draws the double. Curry with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Now here's Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Middleton is doubled. Can they get it? The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Ben Simmons. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And George Hills subbed in for Seth Curry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Teague. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, nice to see Jeff Teague get down in there on the inside and come up with the bucket.
Milton kicks to Hill. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Scott. 20 seconds left in the first. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Passes it to Forbes. Fires for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here is Howard. There's the triple. But they'll get another chance. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Bucks trail by 6. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Back to Curry. And the pass to Embiid. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player. And this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Curry against Holiday. Middleton outside. Banked in off the glass.
Man, how about the focus there? Middleton taking the contact well and then completes the drive with some style.
Simmons passes to Embiid. To the middle. Harris dishes to Embiid. Count that bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
DiVincenzo. And the shot is good. Tucker's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Curry passes to Simmons. There's the feed to Embiid. Over Lopez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in
and
both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Here's Holiday after the made shot from Joel Embiid. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Holiday. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. For three, Harris. The shot that time, not on target. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The drive by Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. He's got 6.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off, and one stride gets by everybody. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Simmons. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Harris. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. The 76ers lead. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. Here's Portis, and it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in the starting five.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Here's DiVincenzo. 76ers getting the bucket. Middleton finds Holiday, shoots over Curry. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The kick out to Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Giannis has got 4 this quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. Feeds it to Harris. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
Holiday shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep him there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Milton finds Scott. Now here is Hill. Pass to Milton. Now here's Scott.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Milton. Korkmaz no good. Teague drives in, and it goes down 2 points. Teague's got his second basket of the game.
Have to admire how relentless Teague is on the drive, as well as how consistent he is at burying those looks.
Hill deciding where to go with it. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Dishes it to Howard. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Scott can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Teague. No good. That would have tied it. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bucks trail. Portis drives in, and it's all evened up.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Now here's Milton. And Hill has it in the corner. Back to Milton. He feeds it to Howard. And that one, good. Howard's got 6.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Here is Forbes. There's 47 seconds left in the third. That one falls.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Hill. He dishes it to Scott.
Yeah, easy call.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Scott, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Hill. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Curry finds Embiid. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And Embiid drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Holiday surveying the floor. Good if it goes. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia ahead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard. Thibault back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Not going to go that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Inside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Green with the ball. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Lopez left side. Pass to Connaughton. Giannis high post. Embiid's there. 4 on the clock. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Simmons passes to Embiid. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's Simmons. There's the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. Kicks to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Now Simmons. Pass to Curry. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And the basket by Curry. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's Giannis with the drive. Can't hit that one. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Green finds Embiid. Outside Green. Outside Simmons. Passes to Embiid. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Curry against Holiday. Good, nice job down low.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Curry looking it over.
the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The drive by Giannis. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Curry kicks to Harris. The feed now to Embiid. Down low, here's Simmons. It falls!
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
And so he hits both.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And they do have a foul to give.
Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Embiid. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, it just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is... We are nearly ready for the...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Collins in at the power forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Holiday. And it's John Collins with the rebound. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break for the finish. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's Giannis. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so Young nails them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Collins against Giannis. Outside Holiday. They get the rebound. And to Antetokounmpo. Collins with some nice D.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
To the inside. Young's shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Trae Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh boy, to be Young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Capella finds Collins. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Milwaukee has possession. Bucks trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Yep, it counts. Young's got 8 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Another shot. Here's Capella. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Holiday against Young. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Holiday against Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Williams scanning the floor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You look at Williams, and he's rather slight in build, but he's got sneaky strength and terrific body control.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus it.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Pass to Forbes. And Middleton now atop the key. Passes it to Connaughton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. The Hawks leading. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Forbes dishes to Middleton. Here is Forbes. Dunn covering. The Hawks leading by 3. Hunter kicks to Gallinari. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Middleton. The pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Middleton can't get it to go. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Atlanta making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Giannis high post. Working on Collins. Young's shot is good. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
You can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Giannis against Collins. Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Young, right side. He gets that one.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. And the rejection by Collins. And here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Here's Bogdanovich. The second effort. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Giannis drives in. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
Here's Young. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks another fast break opportunity here. Lopez with the steal. And that concludes the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 2. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Young inside. Teague covering. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got 6.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Forbes the pass to Teague. Back to Forbes. It's tipped. Here's Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tucker. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Atlanta leading by 7. Young passes to Collins. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
T kicks to Portis. Pass to Nora. Portis in the post. Capella's there. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Young against T. Young's shot is good.
And this is what Young does best. A dynamite offensive player who fills it up in so many ways.
Portis trying to free himself. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from T.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Portis in the post. Capella covering. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Portis drives in. Pass to Nora. He kicks it to T. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Left side, Portis. Shoots over Capella. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Teague against Young. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Jeff Teague.
Excellent body control that time from Teague to feel the contact, but still be able to keep himself in position to score.
Young passes to Capella. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. 2 points, that one goes. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. And the rejection by Giannis. Inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got his 2nd bucket.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Middleton drives in, and to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Huerter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hey, offensive rebound. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Williams attacking. Gallinari outside. He feeds it to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Williams against Holiday. It's Williams with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Williams against Holiday. To the middle. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Yep, that one goes.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Holiday looking over the floor. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. So they take the lead. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
It's tipped. Lopez with the steal, and it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Feeds to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Williams in the post. Lopez is there. Tries again. Okongwu's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Giannis against Gallinari. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Young passes to Snell. The feed to Capella. Good D by Lopez. Here's Middleton, and that one is hammered home.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the miss. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fan. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And nothing tips off.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks are...
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much shivering back down their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Now, here is Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Young. 76ers getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Simmons inside. He's against Young.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Passes it to Capella. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Snell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Now here's Simmons. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's stolen by Harris. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. That puts them in the lead.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Young against Simmons. Here's Capella, a second chance effort. And Simmons with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, Green. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Young. Sinks that one from the post.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Here's Embiid. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young taking his time here. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Williams. Now the feed to Okongwu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Up top, Curry. The kick out to Scott. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And stolen by Scott. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. The offensive rebound. Howard, that's good. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered closely. Here's Howard. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Lou Williams. Milton kicks to Hill. Scott. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Scott's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Dunn passes to Okongwu. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Howard finds Scott. Back to Howard. Right side, Scott. The shot's good. Scott's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Dunn dishes to Okongwu. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Dunn passes to Okongwu. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Dunn. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Hunter. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Embiid finds Harris. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 11. Capella, the pass to Okongwu. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
59 seconds left in the first half. That's tipped. Down at the elbow. Dishes it to Capella. Back to Dunn. And stolen by Simmons. Maxey passes to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Wide open. Good. He hits the jump shot. Embiid's got 6.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper, I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hands.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Harris kicks to Thibault. Pass to Simmons. Overdone. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Eat. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Offensive rebound. Capella. Harris against Bogdanovich. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Curry with a wide open look, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
And stolen by Simmons. Pull-up jumper. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Hawks trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Curry kicks to Simmons. With the second effort, Curry finds Embiid. Here's Simmons. Clock at 6. From deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Collins finds Williams. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 6 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
On the wing, Williams. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. And stolen by Harris. Green left side. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Over Collins. Embiid, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. It's Collins with the drive. Simmons with the defensive effort. 1:31 left in the third. Puts it up from 15. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, he keeps that mid-range jump shot alive. I love seeing Harris utilize this area of the floor.
Here's Young, and he makes good on the layup. 6 points for him.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
A 3 from Simmons. That shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Gallinari. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Gallinari missing.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time. Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and slam dunk by Harris.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Pulls up on the elbow. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
And here's Simmons for 3. Embiid. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Tony Snell. Clint Capella is out there with Hunter. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Korkmaz passes to Milton. Kicks it to Howard. Hill has the open look. Drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
Dunn against Hill. Dunn passes to Hunter. He gets it in there. Hunter's got his first points in this one. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Hill kicks to Howard. There's the dish to Scott. The pass to Milton. Back to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter, and Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Korkmaz.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. So it's Atlanta now. 17-point game. Down low. Here's Huerter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Howard finds Milton. Pass to Thibault. Back to Milton. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Snell, the pass to Huerter. The kick out to Young. Gallinari up top. Here's the 3. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Young.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Hill passes to Milton. It's back to Hill. Pass to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Nice move. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Fires the 3. Young's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Thibault. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thibault's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Passes it to Gallinari. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Capella. That one a little long. Here's Philadelphia. They led by as many as 18 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Shots good from Young.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And here's Maxey. Lobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.